The thorns, Mark 15:16-20. Then the soldiers led him into the courtyard of the palace, that is, the governor's headquarters, and they called together the whole cohort, and they clothed him in a purple cloak, and after twisting some thorns into a crown, they put it on him. And they began saluting him, "Hail, King of the Jews!" They struck his head with a reed, spat upon him, and knelt down in homage to him. After mocking him, they stripped him of the purple cloak and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him out to crucify him. Yesterday, before meditating on Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane, we considered gardens in general. Today I want to start by thinking about one aspect of some gardens. At the bottom of my garden I have what I guess is a wild blackberry that appears each summer and gives me fruit in the autumn. And a few years ago I planted a tayberry, one of my favourite berries, and both of these delicious fruits grow on brambles, and picking them can be painful. I once had a hawthorn hedge at the bottom of a garden. It did an excellent job of persuading the cattle in the neighbouring field not to attempt to cross into my garden. But whenever I cut my side of it, however careful I was, I bore the battle scars. The hedge invariably caused me damage. Most of us, at some time or another, has been pricked or scratched by thorns, and it hurts. For us, it's generally been accidental and self-inflicted. Imagine what it must be like to actually have thorns thrust into you and not be able to resist. To be pierced by thorns. That is what happened to Jesus. And as if that wasn't bad enough, it was part of a cruel mockery. Thorns twisted into a crown and pushed down on his head in mock coronation. He said he was a king, so dress him up like one. A purple robe. Now what can we use for a crown? And so he wears this grisly crown of thorns to the cross, his throne. Stephen Cottrell writes in The Things He Carried, "The Godhead, which is fully alive in Jesus, the crucified, is poured into the lap of uncomprehending humanity. These are the thorns, the truths the thorns reveal. All our deaths and all our sorrows and all our failures are nailed to this tree. This is our half of the cross. We die with him because he chose to die with us. He carries a crown that all can wear, and the cross itself is our escape from the snare, a way to travel." As the hymn reminds us, "O sacred head sore wounded, defiled and put to scorn, O kingly head surrounded with mocking crown of thorns."